It's a great honor for me to be here today to represent Africa as Olympic athlete. My name is Tegla, and I'm from Tegla Loroupe Peace Foundation. I'm still active in sports. Don't turn down my offer. I would like to share with you today about the spirit of Olympic peace through sports. It has a powerful role to play in our lives. For the past 5 years, I asked my friends from Africa, Holland, Germany, and South Africa to have a race for peace in Kenya. I want to inform you that I come from a conflict place close to Uganda. I witnessed when people are dying. We used to run away from school. And when I compare what's going on with Sudan, I know what it means. In 2003, I came and asked our federation, I would like to have a peace race in that province, and they refused. They say we cannot go there because there is AK-47. In a tiny place called Kapenguria, where the Sudanese came and stayed, including the family of Dr. Late Karang. I did not know what to do, and I asked again. The peace race will bring people, and for the last 13 years, I've been the best athlete in Kenya. There was no race being given in that region. In the night of that day, Dr. Karang he was in Uganda. He called me. I never saw his eyes. And he told me, listen, I'm a great admirer of yours. You've been fighting for your own people. You've been fighting to be one of the best athletes in Kenya. But your federation has turned you down. But don't stop to make that peace race, because peace is the best thing for us. If you know what it means to have peace, don't stop. I was really shocked. The following day, I went to our parliament. I was to talk with only 4 members of parliament that I know. I asked, I would like to have peace race, 4 women. And all of a sudden, I had almost like 10 ministers surrounding me. And they told me, listen, Tegla, it's not only for women, it's for men. Let the race be for all people. I say, I've got no time. I don't have money. Some of the Sudanese who stay in Nairobi, they came to me and said, listen, together with your government, we are going to help you. Go and train. Well, I went for training. I came back and we had peace race in Kapenguria, whereby we were able to bring warriors and they returned their weapons and they asked for education. Today in Africa, we have many conflicts. Some are caused by tension over scarce resources. Some are caused by ethnic tribals. Some are caused because of dispute of fair distribution of oil, diamond, or resources of wealth. Today, conflict in Darfur, it has all the content of element of all these. Darfur crisis is a very painful issue for the people of the continent of Africa and other parts of the world. As we discuss about Darfur today, there are so many children, many boys and girls, many Olympians are losing their lives. Women and old people are dying day and day. It's our challenge today to stand. It's not a time for pointing fingers. It's not a time for fearing one another. It's not a time for politicians to come in. We have to save our human being. Women of powers, it's time for us to stand up and visit those areas. It's not a point whereby people visited the government for half an hour and they fly away. It's only that you attract the media. People in the countryside, they don't have televisions. I say because I come from countryside. When people come to Nairobi and talk about the peace in Sudan, when people come to Nairobi and talk about the problem between the borders of and Kenya, those who are playing around the world. Those who are playing for child soldier, they don't understand. If only somebody can come and sit down there and talk with the people, they will understand. Why we use sports today? Because there is no politics. There is no difference. There is no diplomacy. You can be rich, you can be president, you can be who. But when people come together to share the field, you can understand one another and with respect. We know that the Chinese are supporting the government for Sudan. But if only Africa Union can come in and stand firm, because they know the culture, the other people will not play a lot. When we see the problem in Darfur, it's not only the Sudanese people to suffer, we all suffer. Especially where I'm a woman and many other women, when they see children dying. We invest so much, 9 months, and maybe more, another 5 years, and that kid would be a soldier. It breaks the hearts of the women. So it's time to tell the people in China during the Olympics that we should not only stop for a few days for the Olympics to continue, for the Chinese to understand that people are going to their country for one reason. Peace, and peace is our dream. Sports is our dream for everybody. They should see that the businesses that they deal in Sudan should bring peace, but not pain, in the eyes of the children, in the eyes of the poor that cannot talk. Today, I want to ask the Congress that you have to come forward and help. You are the voice of the voiceless, of these people who are suffering. It's your duty, it's my duty, it's the duty for everybody in this house to stand firm and tell the whole world we have to visit Sudan and tell the leaders of Sudan it is time, it is enough. The rich people, they don't stay there with their kids, they are away. They are there to play. I want to tell you one example. In 1999, I was running a marathon in Holland. All of a sudden, I saw my own community. I saw in CNN, and I saw some people that I know, that there was conflict there. I realized that, and when I called home, my brother-in-law was killed, and because of conflicts. I really went home. When I came to Frankfurt, I met with one of the politicians, and I know he was one of the people who fired the arms. He asked me, where are you going? We started to quarrel in the airport. I said, I'm going home. He said, that place, there is fire. And I said, my father is still there. I know he's a farmer, and he will never leave the place. And he told me that, I'm going to Norway to see my family. I thought the next thing I will be put in jail by the Germans. I told, listen, I know the poor people are dying, but you people, you point the problem and give the money to the poor to fight themselves. That's what is happening today in Sudan. Really, when I came home, people they were not staying there, except my family and few of them. My father told me, listen, do you know how to use any weapon? I say, listen, my hands are already asleep. And he told me, listen, you are important. Don't stay with us. Go to the training camp. I said, where? In the other side of Marquette. There was forest, I could not go. And then I said, why? He said, in sports place, nobody will kill sports people. These are old men who cannot understand what it means to play sports. Today, sports can bring people together. So, as I said, it's time for us. Let us use our resources. Let us look our people. We are human beings. And I want to ask the country who have not signed against the Small Arms Treaty, please do so. I know it's a business, but I'm telling you, it's not only going to stay in Africa. It will come to us. The son of a woman light the fire in a grass. The fire with blind. The fire is a blind thing. But it will come to us. It's us to throw water or peace to destroy the fire of hatred. Let's sign the Treaty of Small Arms. It has destroyed the students, any other person, even rich people. You don't have peace, because when you are wealthy, somebody is after you. So may God bless you all, and let us stand and be strong, all of us. Thank you very much.